Now let us see one example. You will get question like this. Test the continuity of the function f of x. Function is defined as at the origin. Okay, we have to check, test the continuity. Means we have to check whether the function is continuous or not. At the origin means at x equals to 0. Now in class 11 in pure maths, this continuity chapter is not in 11, it's in 12th class, but in pure applied they have included continuity in 11. Okay, concept of limit and continuity, and also differentiability. Otherwise, if you want to since there is, if you want to see the questions related to continuity, then you can go through class 12 NCERT. So now see the solution. We to check the continuity. They can also ask check the limit of the function. Then in limit we will find left hand limit and right hand limit and check whether LHS equals to RHL or not. So first step is we will find left hand limit. Okay, so our function is f of x mod x by x. Now see, what does it mean? It means that when for all the values of x which is not equals to 0, the value of the function is this. Right? If I say x equals to 2, so when x is 2, in that case the function, the definition of function, we will take this one. And at x equals to 0, at x equals to 0, the value of the function is 1. Okay, this is given in the question. Okay, this is the meaning of this question. So in left hand limit at which point we have to find? At the origin. At the origin means at x equals to 0. So in left hand limit we will write limit x tends to 0 minus. It's not minus 0, it's 0 minus, means less than 0. Okay, means to the left hand side of our point 0. On the left hand side, that is why it is called left hand limit. So f of x. So limit x tends to 0 minus. 0 minus means not equal to 0. Okay, less, not equals to 0, little bit less than 0. Not equals to 0 means we will use this definition. Alright. So here mod x upon h. Now next step is we will put x equals to, from here only we can say x equals to 0 minus h. Okay, and as soon as we put x equals to 0 minus h, we will to put the limit also. So when this x is tending to 0, okay, when x is 0, so we will put x is, so as x tends to 0, as x tends to 0, as x is tending to 0, implies that h, when x is 0, then what will be the value of h? 0 minus 0 means 0. Okay, so as this x is tending to 0, h is also tending to 0. So now the function, we will rewrite the function. So limit h tends to 0 mod 0 minus h upon 0 minus h. Okay, you to write each and every step. If you skip any step, then you will make mistake. Now limit h tends to 0, here mod minus h upon minus h. Mod means positive value, so when we remove this mod, we will get a positive value always, because mod means positive value, and minus h in the denominator. Can we cancel this h and h? Yes, we can cancel this h and h, so we are left with minus 1 only. Okay, so this is left hand limit. Now similarly, we will find right hand limit. Now for right hand limit, we will write limit x tends to 0 plus f of x. Now 0 plus means a little bit greater than 0. Little bit greater than 0 means not equals to 0. So when, again the same condition, for not equals to 0, the value of the function is mod x by x. Mod x by x. Now again we will put, so putting x equals to 0 plus h. As soon as we put x equals to 0, we need to change limit also. So as this x is tending to 0, implies that when we put x equals to 0, what will be the value of h? It will also come 0. It's not necessary that when x is tending to 0, h also tends to 0. Okay, it may be differ. Yeah, so we will rewrite the question. Limit h tends to 0 mod 0 plus h by 0 plus h. Now limit h tends to 0, 0 plus h means mod h by h, and mod h means h only, so h by h is 1. Okay, so this is our right hand limit, and also we will find the value of the function at point 0. So f of 0 means x equals to 0. So see here in the question, when x is 0, the value of the function is 1. Okay, so when x is 0, the value of the function is 1. So now we will write, see the left hand limit is coming -1 and right hand limit is coming 1 and value of the function is coming 1. So we will write since left hand limit is not equals to right hand limit. Okay, here even if left hand limit is not equals to right hand limit, then only we can say that the function is not continuous, because for continuity what is the condition? All should equal. Okay, so we will write therefore f of x is not continuous or discontinuous. Continuous at the origin. Okay,